here's everything that came in the box. Got the collar itself. It's a nice adjustable collar. This plastic clip here. Got your adjustment right there. And it's got these pieces too. These little black pieces here, I'll show you, go on the back of here. And then this plastic piece here, that's the test, the shock there. The light will light up when you put it on there. Across the poles there, and I'll demonstrate that. And of course the charger here, which plugs in right here. This collar is not for aggressive dogs. It's for dogs over 6 months and weight no less than 11 pounds. So if they weigh less than 11 pounds, this might be too much for them. And make sure you keep this out of reach of little kids too. So here's the metal probes. These are some extra metal probes, but you'll notice these are a little bit longer than the ones that are on here. So this would be for a dog with maybe some thicker fur. That way it can get up through the coat of fur a little bit better. And then these are the covers that go on them too. They'll just slide right over there. These are the metal probes, and these are conductive probe covers. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and place the metal probes. I'm gonna go ahead and put on the conductive probe covers. And what these do is provide a little more comfort for your dog. Well, as it tells you on the label here, make sure you press the USB plug firmly there after using it, after charging. That way it stays waterproof. So this thing is waterproof. Okay, they say to make sure to charge this collar before use. Just take and plug your charger in right there, and then it's USB on the other side. Here's what both ends of the connections look like. Okay, what I used to change these probes out was this little hex wrench here as part of the tester. So you can just take and turn that to loosen or tighten these things up. Okay, to test the product, you take this, take the probe covers off and put this on there. And then what you're gonna wanna do is blow on it right here, and then you'll watch what happens. Okay, that means it's working. See the light? All three functions work: the beep, the vibrate, and the shock function. Okay, so based off that information, the bark collar responds as described, and you've succeeded in setting up the bark collar properly. Now we'll go to the settings. To turn this on, you take and press the M for 2 seconds. 1, 2, and it'll come on. Okay, to turn this collar off, access view mode here, and then we go 1, 2, 3, and now we hold this down. It is now off. It vibrated too right before it turned off. And to turn it on, just take the M and hold that for 3 seconds. So what you're seeing there, that's the level. Okay, selecting your levels of which function you want is really easy. So you just get into viewing mode here. Now you come over here and go 1, 2, 3, and now you can go set your levels there. When you want to set one, right, this you can go select all the way up to level 7. So this is sensitivity. I'm going to go ahead and put that on 7 right now, just for demo purposes. Right, select that. When you want to select it and keep it, you just push M. Now it'll move up to the next one. Now that's vibrate, so we're gonna go level 7 on vibrate as well. And to keep that setting, push M. Here's the level of shock. Let's go level 3 on shock. You wanna keep it, press M. Now you're all set. And this thing turns off, the setting mode is exited automatically after 3 seconds of inactivity. So if you wait 3 seconds, if you're trying to mess around here, it'll just turn off. And you gotta start over, which is real easy to remember. Just go M to turn it on, 1, 2, 3, and then you can go here to, now you wanna select it, whichever one you wanna keep, press M. We're keeping that, we're keeping that. Okay, I've got it charging right now, and this is what it looks like. Okay, they've got this diagram here in the directions, and at first it might look a little confusing, but it actually isn't. So all this is telling you is you can just leave the beep on and not have the vibrate, no shock, or you can do the beep, vibrate no shock, and then you can do, or you can do any combo. So they're saying, you can achieve up to 64 training combinations. And so how to do that, what they mean is this isn't actually being grayed out on the device itself. What this grayed out means is that you're setting it to 0. So just to kind of clear that up, it looks the same on here, but I just want to show you. So if you look here, I've got the vibrate set to 0. And so that means it's not going to vibrate. All right, so make sure to use this thing with those rubber things on there, because it'll create more comfort for your dog. You don't want to operate this thing with those off of there. Just get it so it fits comfortably on your dog, and you want to have the piece like kind of right under here, right in the front.